Hello, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the BFC. I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to throw out a quick video and discuss IGPK, RITE, and DVLP. We're going to be going live on Sunday. Actually, I'm going to be live with guests on Sunday. This is one thing that we're going to be adding more of to the Buffalo Fireside Chats channel, is bringing people on live. So that way, if I have guests, say CEOs or managing directors of companies, you guys could ask live questions and get their responses. This is a very transparent channel, and I want to make sure that this is a great, positive information sharing channel. So you guys make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we will always talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. No matter like I said, when I say keep it positive, I'm a realist. You know what? Sometimes things aren't always the way they should. Sometimes your stocks are red. Sometimes you bought too high. But it's always good to keep up on due diligence, and don't forget, always go on otcmarkets.com, go on Investopedia, really educate yourself on the choices that you're making, and really watch your stocks closely. So I spent a week in Florida. It was absolutely awesome. So I'm back to the old grind here in Buffalo, New York. So I did want to talk about a couple of these stocks. Let's get right into this here. I'm going to start with a couple of the moves that I've been making. And the first one is with IGPK. Now, I waited on this one for a long time. I waited to get in very, very low. I was waiting for a nice floor, and there it is right there. I got in at the 7s, and I waited and waited and waited. I wish I could have got those 6s, but hey, you know what? I still was up 100% multiple times on this, so I did take some profit on this one, and I took it and I brought it to another stock, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But the reason why I did that is because I'm learning, if you're up 100%, if you really had a great buy-in and you could flip it multiple times, do it. Does that mean I'm eradicating my position with IGPK? Absolutely not, because you know what? I see a nice area down here, 8 or 9. If it gets back up that way again, or down that way, I should say, I'm going to nab up some more, and then I tend to average up. But we'll see where it is with the stock. I'm no stock chart analyst by any means. I'm just going with my gut feeling here and just sort of watching these areas of repeat, where they grab right here, in the 5s, 6s. I waited and waited and waited. I'm proud of that buy-in. Not gonna lie. I know some of you guys are bag holding this one, and I hope you guys see a nice increase in the share price. These guys actually have an incentive to get to like 2 cents or 2.5 cents or something like that. So I'm holding at least 1 million shares for the long term. I've had Gene on the show, the CEO, multiple times. I am sure he'll be back on to keep us updated. These guys did recently add shares, and they were for preferred conversion. So we're going to see what they're going to do in regards to acquisitions. I want to see the annual report. I want to see those audited financials from the cannabis acquisitions. That is really why a lot of you guys invested in this company, was because of the cannabis acquisitions. But don't forget that they have an apparel side too, which Gene is very, very passionate about. But I did take my profits here. I was able to sell some at 15, believe it or not, and 14. Not a lot, just enough to start loading a position for RITE, Mineral Right. And so they put out their annual financials today. Right now, the price, let me take a look here, is sitting at, it's sitting at 0007, right where my initial buy-in was, but I was able to get most of my shares at 0006. So these guys have their annual out. I have not looked at it at all yet, so I'm not going to comment on something that I haven't read yet, but it's out there. Take a look at it. I will put the link to it in the description below when I render this video and get it out. So this, like the others, I've waited to just find a spot where I'm sort of comfortable with. And right now, I felt comfortable grabbing shares at 6. It would have been nice to get 5. A lot of times your 5s, if it's sitting at 5, a lot of times it's not going to get filled. You know what I mean? But whatever. There was enough volume last week to where I was able to, and I got it right out of the gate. I put the order in the pre-market, and as soon as full market opened, I was able to grab it, and I was very happy with that. So I think that is a solid buy-in, 0006, and I will be retaining profit, hopefully in the 14 to 15 range again, while retaining shares long term. The whole purpose of me doing this is to load up on shares of companies that, they have catalysts in the works that they could ride on. They have acquisitions. They have revenues. They're real companies. They're active on Twitter, which Mineral Right has not been as active as I would like them to be on Twitter. I want more information. And I have reached out to the management there as well, and I'd like to have them on the show. So this is it. I am now in a position of RITE, and I'm happy with my buy-in at 6. So the other one I wanted to talk about real quick, and I know I'm skimming real quickly today. I just wanted to touch base, and it's been a while since I did this, and I'm glad to be back. I miss the sunshine in Florida. I'm not gonna lie, I really miss it because the weather sucks up here. It's awful. You know, it sucks when your plane lands and it's cold and rainy, and and then it's sunny, and then it's snowing, and then it's cold and rainy again. Yep, that's why I can't stand Buffalo weather. It's like very bipolar. So DVLP, this is one that I've been watching for a while. I actually covered this on a live. This one was brought to me by Lisa Matthews of the ILUS Discord. And so I'm hoping, like, for me here, getting in the 003 would be great. I am not in this one yet, so this is one that I'm just watching. So they actually had news today. So let's see, where are we at? Right here. So let's just skim through this real quick. I literally skimmed through this article. I didn't really have a chance to digest this appropriately, but I wanted to share some of it with you guys. So if you are looking to invest in DVLP, have at it, and I'll put the link to this in the description below as well. I'm a part of a Telegram group. I actually reached out to the CEO for this company as well, hoping to have him on in a couple weeks or whenever he's available. I always have an open door policy at the BFC. This is really about information sharing. If you're a CEO, if you're a managing director, if you are an investment director for a company and you want to come on the show and share the happenings of your business, you are all more than welcome to come on and share. I don't always invest in every single company that I cover, but I like to have just an open platform. And like I said, I can't wait till when we get to that live. I'll be bringing in all kinds of guests to share information, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of learning from these guys, so that's what's going to be cool. So let's look at DVLP. Oh, like I was saying, by the way, they do have a Telegram group, so reach out to me if you are interested in joining that group. I think I could. I don't know how. I accepted an invite to Telegram. I don't know how to necessarily generate an invite, so I'll get back to the group, and then maybe I could put something in the description below to help you guys out. But DVLP, I've been watching out this for a while now. Golden Developing Solutions is an exciting story in small caps that is under accumulation since reversing off 002 lows. Since its days in the CBD business ended, DVLP has recently acquired 4 specialty pharmacy acquisitions that have transformed the company into a significant revenues producer. In February, the company reported it has achieved unaudited December 2022 sales of $5.6 million, with the largest customer still to be onboarded. With this addition, the company is at its targeted run rate from the acquisitions. So this is really, really good news. I'm going to put the link to this in the description below. You guys could check it out. But I want to go down to this quote specifically from Stravos. I think that's how you say his name. I apologize, sir, if I am messing up your name. I'm just going to say Mr. Tryant because that just makes more sense. And like I said, I skimmed this. I really need to digest this article more. But this was a key indicator for me why I would maybe want to invest in this company and why I'm looking for that buy-in point. This is his quote. First of all, we are happy to see December sales exceed $5.6 million, along with the final customer onboarding would have easily hit our 2022 monthly run rate. We will finish the transitions in Q1 and begin to grow organically, as well as continue our acquisition strategy. We are holding off closing several targeted additional acquisitions until we complete the state, federal, vendor, and other rules, regulations, and transitions of the 4 we have already acquired. So, you know what? Just by saying that, they want to finish what they're working on before they're going into something else and trying to acquire that. So he's really trying to avoid spreading himself too thin, and I think that it's a very wise move. And I'm sure there's lots, that we don't know as to why they may want to hold off. But I say that's great. Hit those 4 acquisitions, get them done, then move on to other acquisitions that they have. And he goes on to say one of the hurdles was that audit work on acquisitions was behind schedule due to proprietary software reporting systems of third parties. This is good. You want to see quotes. You want to see them active on Twitter. You want to see them communicating with their shareholders. Let me just finish reading this quote here. We have concluded that we will need to finish these and take appropriate measures if further time is needed to complete. We will focus on clearing all the hurdles that accompany these types of acquisitions. Sorry about that. Losing my mind. I need some water here. lose my voice. I'm losing my voice and my mind. What can I say? Because such deals are complicated and that we are doing 4 of these at the same time, it's taken a little longer than expected, but we feel that we are on track to garner every single approval required in the very near future. We are very excited about the business model, the industry, and our future plans. The demand for product and the ability to scale are very promising. So, sorry I butchered that quote, Mr. Tryant, but, whatever. It's this Buffalo weather. Man, I'm all congested. See, I want that sunshine. I want that Florida sunshine back. I really, really do, guys. But yeah, it's back to the gunky weather here. So yeah, DVLP, I'm pretty excited about this one. And I'm going to be covering this one more. And hopefully in the next couple weeks or month or whenever he feels comfortable, I'd love to have him on the show and ask questions on behalf of the shareholders. That's really all I got for today. I hope you guys are having a great day. And remember, reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if there's anything you want me to cover. Hey, shoot me a DM, buffalofiresidechats@gmail.com. I'm looking forward to going live this Sunday. I will be posting more this week. I know I'm rambling today, but hey, I'm ready. I'm back. I'm back in Buffalo, baby. All right, you guys have a great day. Remember, there's more that binds us than breaks us. Peace.